members today and visitors. I'm excited. And because we have so many new people, we're going to go around the table and tell everybody our name, where we're from, and our business. Okay, and we'll take a minute only because, again, we have a lot of new members. So, I'm Beatrice McNally. I was born in Argentina. I started this group, 7 years ago? 5, 6, 7, I don't know, 10. During pandemic. It was definitely during the pandemic. Because I was a business owner for many years and realized that half of the time, even though I was the CEO, my white male companion was always the person that everybody went to. So, I noticed that and I figured, if I'm having that problem, and I speak English perfectly, and I don't really look different than anybody else, imagine what it'd be like if you have a heavy accent, darker skin, maybe wearing different type of clothing. And so after I sold my first business, it was called Fibergate. We sold in 2012, I'm sorry. And I had some time to think about it. I started another business and I started this group, and it has been amazing.
Yes.
We have become very good, close friends. Outside of being business helpers to each other, right? Networking is important, but this group is not only for networking, as in business networking, but it's a group of women that have become like sisters, and we, you got a problem, you can share it here. It doesn't go anywhere, and we try to help each other out, whether it's personal or business. Right now, I am the Executive Director of Land Literacy, and my daughter and I are starting a gym called We Rock the Spectrum. It is meant for children of all abilities, but geared towards a lot of sensory. And Eileen will talk more about that. And we're hoping and praying that it opens on October 25th. We're especially grateful to Alberto. He specializes in immigrant business women, businesses, small businesses. Most of them in Loudoun County are immigrant women. So we are right there in his circle.
Thank you, and again, thank you so much to all of us. As I mentioned, I work for the Department of Economic Development, which is a very fancy title and a very fancy department. But the question is, what is the Department of Economic Development today? So what we do is two things basically. We attract investment to Loudoun County, and the other one is we diversify the tax base. Why? Because we want to keep bringing down the taxes, and just to give you a quick hint, property taxes have been down for the last 14 years, 48 cents on the dollar. That's a lot, right? But if you're about to say, but I'm still paying a lot of money, because your asset has gone up in price. So that's what we do. And the other portion that we do is take care of the businesses that are here in Loudoun. And how we do that is something that I do. So as you can see here, when we are fully staffed, we are a department of 33 people. You can see a lot of smiley faces over there. It's not because we like to smile, it's because we are happy on doing what we do. So we are very happy in what we do. And I will talk about a little bit about some of the people. The top left, that gentleman over there, that's our executive director, Barry Reiser. People say that he's very intimidating because he was a radio personality and has a super deep voice. I keep telling him that instead of working at the economic development, he should be doing Disney movies. Specifically, I joke about him to be on The Lion King. I don't know if as a Scar or as Mufasa, that will be for him, but he's not the scary one. On the other hand, this one is the scary one. She's the compliance officer, and she's the assistant director, and she's the manager of my manager. So, in any case, 33 people that we are here to help you, and we are here to support you. So, we have different signature programs. We have on one side Launch Loudoun, which is the program for small businesses. What we do is we put a lot of resources, educational, contacts, events, and we do a lot of things for you. And as you can see, here are a couple of them listed. We also do signature events. I think, Daniela, you came to the Small Business Summit this year. It's like our super big, fancy event. We bring speakers that are like truly good. Last year we brought Rohit Bhargava with a non-obvious company to talk about marketing, and also Louis Grabans, he's a former Disney executive, to talk about user experience. Because who does it better than Disney? Right? It is what it is. And Loudoun Farms, Nikki probably will be more familiar with this one. We have a staff dedicated for rural business development. That means all the farms, breweries, and all the people. You need to contact them, or if you want to contact them or have part of it, or whatever it is, we can help you with that. Lunch Loudoun. We put together a lot of resources for the people that don't have a business yet. We help you putting together that. All you have to do is let us know what you want and how you envision your business. We start literally from scratch. Okay, I'm looking to, I don't know, whatever it is that you're thinking. Okay, we'll put together permitting, licensing, ideas. We'll help you together with a business plan, with financial projections, and all of that. The beauty of all this, it's no cost for you. The county is covering all these costs. We also do every Wednesday office hours at different locations throughout the county. You can come to us on a one-on-one setting and talk to us. What is what you need? How can we help you? And if it's not available, any appointment is not available for you, I will go to you. And I don't care where it is or how we'll make it happen. And trust me when I say I don't care. So if it has to be super late, or if I have to go to your dental practice, I will go. And if I need to go 5 times, I will go 5 times. It doesn't matter because it's your business. So it's by definition what you want and what you are living for. Here are the things that we do. I mentioned about the office hours. We also do lunch and learns, our monthly workshops. We do different topics depending on the month. So we're still in September, right? September was about government contracting. For those people that want to contract with the government, we brought the GSA, the General Service Administration, the federals, to talk about how to contract with them. We also brought the previous month, August, the state of Virginia, the small business supplier of diversity, which will be interesting for you if you want to acquire a certification. If you want to be certified as a small woman and minority owned business, we can help you with the certification. We do quarterly workshops in our office where you can come and access that certification, depending what's your business for. Or if you are interested in jumping into government contracting or subcontracting. It all depends what you want to do, but we will find resources. We do twice a month 1 million cups. This is a beautiful networking event. Why I say beautiful? Because it's based on connections. We are not interested in jumping into the hard selling market. That is not what we do. We don't care. We are interested in connections. So what happens is during 1 million cups, on the second Wednesday of every month, we have 2 companies that are prepared, so we don't put anybody on the spot. They come and they present their company to 50 entrepreneurs in the room, and they share their struggle. They share a problem. How do I manage to have more clients? How do I bring more traffic to my website? How do I manage to have a better marketing? How do I do whatever it is? Business happens because when you're in a relaxed environment, business happens. And well, we are just there for a coffee. Nobody's doing hard selling. And we also pay attention. The other thing is I'm there. So if you tell me in advance, hey, I'm looking for somebody that can help me with this or can help me with that, I'm in the room and I will find that person. And having 50 people, it's unlikely that somebody is not going to be able to help you. Somebody in the room is gonna have had that struggle or going through that struggle, and that's it. And you connect with people. And if you want a life example, where do you get your first client?
At the Million Cups, absolutely. Yep.
And the signature events. We do in the spring the Small Business Summit, where we put like really top tier speakers. I'm currently working on next year, and I cannot disclose yet, because that will mean my marketing department will ask for my head, and I pretend to keep my head over my shoulders. So we also brought We bring 3 food trucks, we showcase Loudoun. Here's my recommendation, and mark my words, whenever you receive the email to register for the Small Business Summit, do it. Because within 3 weeks of open registration, 2 months before the event, it's full. And we get into a wait list. And people come, and we put 220 people in the room, and people come. Authorities, county board members, delegates from Richmond. We have a lot of people coming. Register, do it, because it's fun. The other signature events that we have this year is the Still Intelligence. This is for tech companies that are looking to connect with venture capital, with angel investors, or with other tech environment. What happens with this is this year we have $1 million as a prize. It's a pitching competition, but it's $1 million. And we are doing, over the course of a week, we are flying people from all over the country to do the conference. It will be at Lansdowne, starting on October 13th, on Columbus Day. So, again, over the course of 4 days, we're gonna have activities, we're gonna have angel investors, we're gonna have a lot of movement. And again, this is going to be the biggest pitching competition in the East Coast. So, quite a thing, huh? That's the Still Intelligence, the one that I mentioned. If you want to look at it, I will be more than happy to provide you more details if you know somebody that will be interested. It's by invitation only. That's why we keep the quality of the people that is coming. So depending on what you are looking for, this might be interesting. Ombudsman. This is a beautiful thing that we have. One who investigates reports and helps settle complaints. So we have a person, this should be moving, but for some reason, set to froze. We do this all fancy, but in any case, what happens with this, with the Ombudsman, is that we map your steps in terms of your business, licensing, and permitting. There's no, and we've had this conversation, what are your requirements for licensing? What are your requirements for permitting? We can help you. Keep letting me know what's going on with the county. We can help you with that. If you need to connect with Loudoun County Public Schools, keep in the loop. We can help you. We can help you with that at very different levels. Or if you need regulation of, can I operate in Airbnbs? And I'm using a real case scenario here. Can I operate at Airbnbs? Because the county is saying that, and again, we do the research, we go for that. And in this particular case, we were 4 people at the department working together to make this work. And we were like, oh, Colin, this is what would happen. What's the definition of party? The conflicting area was the definition of party. And
we got to the bottom.
And we got it. So we do all these things. And again, no cost. There's no cost for you. You can ask for as much assistance as you need. It doesn't matter what it is. We will help you. So site selection, real estate. When you're looking for a brick and mortar for yourself, if that's your business, we can help you with that. We have a real estate intelligence manager in-house. That means, Alberto, I want 2,500 square feet with this budget in these specific areas. We start producing reports. Okay, I'm expanding my Pilates and personal training, or my new studio, whatever it is. All you have to do is ask us, what is what you need, and where do you need it, and we will start producing reports for you. Those reports will contain all the properties that are available in Loudoun County for you. If this one catches my eye, can you find more information? Yes, we can find more information. We can do outreach for you. We can call for you. And no cost. You don't have to engage with a broker, you don't have to engage with anybody if you don't feel you want to. On the other hand, for example, when you're starting your business, you don't know how much rent is going to cost you. If you want to rent. If you don't want to rent, that's great. But if you want to rent, how much rent is going to cost you? We can do that report for you before you start your business. That way, you know what you're jumping into. It's easier, much easier, and will save you a lot of headaches. On top of that, with property reports, we can make comparison. We can do demographics. We have also a data analyst in-house that can produce reports for you. What's the density in Sterling 5 miles from this radius? Because you know, nobody's going to drive 45 minutes to go for a workout. We both know that, I mean, or maybe yes, but less likely people will drive more than 10 miles for your business. We can pull up the demographics, calculate the demographics, and we can talk to you about your strategy with pricing. Because if you are in a high income area, maybe you want to raise your prices. Maybe you have room for raising your prices, or maybe not. Maybe you are located in an area where there's not much density, mostly offices, so you can set up different tiers. We can work over that, and we will calculate all that because we have a data analyst dedicated for that. And everything she does is that. I mean, she's a wizard. I'm telling you, she's a wizard. With data, you give her whatever, and she will make magic, and no cost for you. And my last slide. I don't want to be long. I'm boring. Nobody wants death by PowerPoint. Let me know. Just shoot me an email. I have business cards with those of you. Daniela or Beatriz have my contact information, but please let me know how can we help you, and we will start working right away. Your business is our priority, so we are in a rush to help you. So just please let us know. Come talk to us. Take advantage of all these resources. We also can get you tickets to go to networking events. We can also get you tickets to go to conferences. We have agreements with different chambers of commerce where we can get you access to different events that they are organizing. No cost for you. And when we are talking about events, we are talking about like $200 tickets. $200 tickets, it's a lot of money for a small business. We can get you tickets for those events. And we have calendar. Just ask. I want to go here. I want to promote my business here. I want to go there. I think we will give you access. And again, no cost for you.